Hello, Dreadnought. Good morning. Thank you so very much for the 5 months in a row. That's excellent. Thank you, Dread. Welcome. Your driving instructor failed you for rolling back in an automatic, which is impossible. You're so mad. Oh, man. Sorry to hear about that. That does really suck. I hope that you get to pass the next time. That really sucks though, Dread. Sorry you had that experience. Thank you so very much for that 5 months in a row, especially using your Prime as well. Thank you so much. Welcome to another stream of Ghost of Tsushima. So today is my split stream day.
I should check on Yuna, see if she's found her brother.
Alright. I actually wanted to get the bow. So let's have a look. Alright, let's actually go and work on this one. The Tale of Sensei Ishikawa. An Ishikawa tale, 1 of 9. Sensei Ishikawa never joined our battle against the Mongols at Komodo Beach. If he's still alive, I could use this skill with a bow to help rescue Lord Shimura. But first, I have to find the sensei. Indeed.
You know who doesn't go hungry? Yasunori. Yasunori is a shit-feeling kid.
I would be honored to work on your blade, my lord. Apologies. You don't have what we need to do the work. Your sword arm protects us all.
Straw hats were there.
That's not true. Survivors are running for Podum Temple. Mongols spared.
Let's go, Kage. You, huh? Stand and fight me! Cha! You're going to be all right.
Finally. Thank you, my lord.
Find somewhere safe. Be careful.
My lord, this is for you.
Good, Kage.
Hiya!
Send your best warrior.
This will make for a grand story. Enough of it!
Couldn't do this without you both.
Нэг юм хөдөлсөн. Чи яг юм харсан юм уу? Ягс туслаа. Босоо! Босоо! Соларын цаг. Тийм ээ. Ягс туслаа. Бич ба. Босоо! Тийм ээ.
Hey there, Milan. How's things been going? You woke up early today? Oh, nice. Well, I hope you're going to have a great day. Hope it's going to be good. Welcome on in. Doing really, really good. Been enjoying this game a lot. Started it yesterday. Damn bear. Code, the player is probably locked to katanas and bow with this game, no other weapons? As far as I know, yeah, there's no, like, you can't get spears, for example. And you can't get, like, there was this weapon that was like 3 chains, each connected with a piece of wood. But I can't remember what they're actually called, though, what that weapon's called. But yeah, you can't even get that. Like, there's kunai as well, throwing knives, but yeah. As far as I know anyway, no spears or anything. Hey there, Ryu. Hope it's been going well. How's it going? Milan, you're in Devon at the moment. Your friend's funeral was yesterday. Oh, sorry to hear about that, Milan. That really sucks. I know that's not, those kind of words can't describe how it really feels to lose a friend. But, really, really sorry about that, dude. I hope that the service went well. I hope that they were given, a really good service. Code would have been nice to say use a long spear from the roof to stab guards. Now that would be cool. And also if there was a guard that was above the roof as well. Like if there was an archer or something, you could just spear him through the top. You going well, Ryu? That's excellent. That's good to hear, dude. Yeah, good one, Code. The guard kebab stick. It's not exactly the same, but in the second Rambo movie, there's a part where this guy attacks him from above, catches him by surprise, and starts choking him. But Rambo manages to get his knife, and he sticks the knife through. Actually, no, it doesn't. Sorry, it doesn't go through the roof. The guy comes from the top, actually. But yeah, taking out an enemy that's surprised you from above, like that kind of thing. Be cool in this game if you could do that. Milan, it was a good send-off. He would love the way all the boaters he knew got together too. Well, that is really good, Milan, that it was. Because it's a very tough time, it's, because you're there to obviously mourn the loss of someone, but you're also there to celebrate their life as well. But that's good that all the people that they knew and all the people that also enjoyed the same interests and things were there as well.
Stand and fight me!
It's Fish. What's his name? Can't remember the guy from the hang on, I'll say it later. Fish monster, is it? From the Monkey TV series, the one that was in like the 80s. That's who that character that I faced off against reminded me of. Ryu slicing motherfuckers like they're food. Oh yeah, Ryu. This game is friggin' amazing. Really, really cool. Cool, another fox den. These foxes are cool. Code Yoshi's. You bet there's a Mario reference somewhere. Yoshi. Which is what Yoshi sounds like when he's doing that flying, floating move he does. You sound like Gollum trying to quote Yoshi. Yoshi. Nope, Gollum that ate Yoshi. Delicious, precious, Yoshi. We like Yoshi raw. You sound like Gollum trying to quote Yoshi. I already read that, whoops. What, is Gollum secretly Kirby? Now imagine that as a crossover. Code gotta have the daily protein somehow. I guess that's true. I wonder if Yoshi's high in protein. Boris86, thank you so very much for the 2 months in a row. Thank you very much for that. And especially for using your Prime as well. Muchly appreciated. Hope things are going well today.
Yoshi Springs. Perhaps someone at the inn can direct me to Sensei Ishikawa.
You recently did a ranking of the big 5 movie studios from favorite to least favorite. Is Disney your favorite? No, just kidding. Milan, Yoshi tastes like chicken. That's it. He's secretly a chicken. He just looks like a dinosaur. He's a special breed of chicken that was thought to be extinct.
Do you need a new quiver or satchel? If you have hides to spare, I can offer you something in return.
Nice.
I'm sorry. I need more for that.
So we need 10 of that. Okay, that's fair enough. Ammo and resources. So.
You have my thanks.
And you have my bow. And my axe.
Perhaps I can better your bow.
Yeah, I don't have a bow yet. So your services won't be possible. For you, so 1 is Warner Brothers, including New Line Cinema, 2 is Universal, 3 is also Disney, also 20th Century Fox, 4 is Paramount, and 5 is Sony Columbia. Yeah, they're definitely the big ones. Code ain't Disney have bought a bunch of studios altogether. They have Code, yeah. Yeah, they bought so much stuff.
The Straw Hats died in Komoda along with the samurai. Where was this neighbor?
Taking mushrooms and ginger root to a family sick with fever. She saw the Straw Hats stealing food from a Mongol convoy camped at the side of the road.
Probably just thieves playing dress up.
But what if it's true? They could help the samurai fight back.
The only thing those Straw Hats will fight for is themselves.
Code, Disney has transformed itself into an amoeba.
At least the cough's gone.
Yeah. This push to just, only have like two big entities controlling everything. To be fair, you could have easily swapped Disney and Paramount's rankings. Yeah. There's something I never really thought about, because all of those companies, there's been movies and stuff that I've liked and haven't liked as well. Milan, Disney wouldn't even make your top 100. They're systematically destroying the art of making movies. I don't blame you, Milan, for not putting them any sort of list of things, because oversaturation, trying to basically manipulate, people and all that kind of stuff. I'm a believer in, if someone's interested in your product, they'll go to you. You don't need to bend over backwards to get them.
All my goods are useful.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
Lord Sakai, you survived the invasion?
So far. Have we met before?
No, my lord. But I watched you ride into battle. Please accept this gift. If you wear it, they say a spirit will lead you to whatever you're looking for.
Sounds like something you could use yourself.
Not with Mongols prowling the countryside. But if it leads you to any flowers, bring them to me, or other traders. We can use them to fashion dyes.
I'll remember that. Thank you.
Traveler's attire. Perfect for those with a long journey ahead. Cool. Track artifacts with the guiding wind. Traveling clears 10% more fog or war on the map. Controller will vibrate within 30 meters of an artifact. Cool. And then you can get upgrades for that.
Thank you.
Oh, cool. It's got a little cape and everything. Nice. Ryu, of course, you do feel they all have their highs and lows. You're not a blind fanboy. Warner Brothers has been making some terrible decisions lately, too. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of bad...
The roads remain clear for you, my lord.
A lot of bad decisions being made, and...
I assist you, my lord.
I don't know, for me personally, it's just gotten to a point where I have disinterest, or I'm very lethargic about those kinds of things now. The industry has gone to shit for sure. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely been points in the past where, for example, Hollywood has had a big upheaval happen. It's just that it was more filmmakers that caused it. You had that period during the 70s where you had these actors coming through like Jack Nicholson and Peter Fonda and Steve McQueen and all these actors that were challenging the idea of, Dennis Hopper They were challenging the idea of what was expected of movies, you know. But I doubt we'll get anything like that happen again.
Some recent acquisitions here.
Sword kits. It's cool. Just looking at stuff here, not really committing to getting anything. Hats. Cool. All it needs now is some blades around it, hey Ryu? Milan Disney equals oversaturation of terrible films with awful scripts, socio-political messaging, and way too many reboots rather than using their imagination. You've lost interest in anything Disney releases. That's definitely understandable, Milan, you know. And I feel that being very picky with stuff is more appealing because you look for the ins and outs of stuff and you know what you don't like. And when something comes along that's fresh and has the things in it that you do like, it's good that you have the ability to be like, right, that's what I'm looking for, to discern things more closely. Code Wonder, has anyone done a list which compliments of studios has made the most amount of refilming something that is done before without really done for the story? In a good way, at least. Yeah. I mean, it all comes down to, you know, recognition. Like, for example, if I was to do a movie about a time-traveling teenager who goes back in time and meets their parents when they were younger and finds out some things about them that they didn't expect to find out, and they were stuck in that time period and they had to try and find a way to get out. If I called my movie Back to the Past, it's not really going to have that same name recognition as a movie called Back to the Future. You know what I mean? So using the name of something to sell is definitely one of those ways that they do things. And it's kind of like, we can't do this idea unless it's got this name attached to it. Because the concept of so much stuff isn't copyright. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, if you get into the nitty gritty and you copy that, then sure. But anyone can do a movie about a time-traveling teenager, you know. But if you call it Back to the Future, then you're basically stepping on copyrights. You don't have to call your movie that, you know. But a movie with a similar premise won't get as much recognition without that name. Yu Kung Lao. It definitely looks more like a Kung Lao hat than a Raiden hat too. It definitely does. Yeah, you're not wrong there. Fierce Warrior's headband. Heralds a relentless fury of a warrior without fear. Kyoto Twilight headband. Imbued with the mysterious power of the Imperial Court. Hinode headband. Brilliant as the sunlight that drives away evil spirits. You know what? I'm going to go for the hat look.
If you can bring more, it's yours.
There we go.
Farewell.
Gear, outfit. That's already equipped. Is it accessories? No. Collections? No. Outfit. Oh yeah, of course, I've got to select it first. Alright. Patchwork straw hat. Cool. I like the red and white. Umbrella. I couldn't help but think about umbrella. Just the color scheme. Nice.
Thank you for all you do, my lord.
View, headband equals Liu Kang. Oh yeah. You could probably do some mods for this game on PC when it... That's going to be the cool thing too, because this game's getting a PC release soon. So imagine all the mods that people are going to do for this.
They're patrolling the main paths. A samurai? Alive?
A ring of fire flew through the air and lit up the night sky. So it's true. They have weapons that throw fire itself. No wonder they were able to destroy entire villages so quickly. And that's not all. Have you heard the explosions? My horse ran off because of them. How are we supposed to fight back against such weapons? I don't know. Water? I'm serious. The Jito's nephew is fighting back. We'll live through this.
Maybe the Shogun will send an army to save us. But I only hope now.
Hey, you never know. Water could be an effective weapon, especially if you splash it in their eyes. They're not expecting it. And in that moment of being like, what the fuck, about having water thrown in their eye, that's when you go and stab them.
I'm looking for Sensei Ishikawa.
I thought he fell at Komoda.
He didn't. Where is his dojo?
To the forest. I can show you the way, my lord. Did the sensei not fight at Komoda?
No.
He came to town for a surprise the day before the invasion. Hardly spoke a word, but he's always been a private man. My lord, are the stories of Sensei Ishikawa true?
What stories?
They say he sank a pirate ship with a single arrow.
Not the ship, but he shot a pirate captain from the shore. Routed the whole fleet.
I'd hate to cross an archer like that.
Do you deserve death?
I hope not, my lord.
Then you're safe from Ishikawa.
The sensei's dojo is up there on the cliff.
Thank you. I'll take it from here.
One more question, my lord. May I ask why the sensei left his post as archery master to Clan Nagao?
No one knows.
Strange. Giving up service to a great lord for this.
If I wasn't a coward, I'd creep over to Komoda. Take anything I can sell. Buy a way off this island.
Lord Sakai, I studied poetry with your uncle.
The Mongols have taken Lord Shimura captive.
He will endure. He is strong and resilient, skilled in the art of combat and poetry. Do you practice haiku, my lord?
There's no time during war.
War is the reason to make time. Haiku allows one to concentrate, eliminate chaos.
To find peace.
Precisely. My favorite place to write lies atop the cliff. It is one of many such places. If you look, you will find inspiration all across Tsushima.
I hope I can find quiet places like this one, untouched by war.
It's funny,
Words. They will show you the way.
we've already done some haikus before. This looks so fucking badass. Like, seriously. Milan, you personally believe Disney should return to making wholesome family entertainment and fresh stories full of color and likable characters with an actual story arc that shows true character development like the good old days? Yeah, like, it's funny how things turn out, because there's a lot of properties that they have that they had already as well, and like there's definitely been competitors that come along and usurp Disney with their things, especially like the most recent example, Super Mario Brothers movie. That's an animated movie that made big money and was really successful. And one could argue, yeah, that's only because it's based on a major IP, but Mario, for a long time, was like Mickey Mouse was for Disney. You know what I mean? Like, where, like, if they released a Mickey Mouse big budget animated movie today, then maybe you could then be like, well, it was an even fight, so to speak, between Mario and Mickey Mouse with, respective movies. But Disney hasn't done that, so you can't really tell on that sort of front. But that's the thing about stuff is sooner or later someone else will come along and take from the company what they used to be good at, and become the new one. Admittedly, one of the reasons why Warner Brothers was number one in the ranking because they own New Line's library. Mortal Kombat 95 is unquestionably your favorite flick. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, New Line had a lot of, really good movies that were cult classics and that really did well. He looks like one of the Storms from Big Trouble in Little China. He really does, Ryu. Oh, yeah. It's a good call. This will be a short stream, but I'll be doing one later as well. Milan, Disney managed to lose money with Star Wars. That shows how poorly they have performed. They took the goose that lays the golden eggs and slaughtered it for a single meal. Yeah, reshaping the trajectory of a franchise, and all that kind of stuff. You know that your choice for a favorite film may not be most popular, but you don't give a fuck. Mortal Kombat 95 especially holds up when compared to the later Mortal Kombat movies and stories. Yeah, and that's totally fine, Ryu, It's like, we all have that movie that's like, yep. Like for me, it's Big Trouble in Little China. Are there movies that are better than it? Yeah, of course. But there's no movie like Big Trouble in Little China, though. I mean, yeah, you could compare The Golden Child to it, but even The Golden Child doesn't reach the same level for me as that movie does. I still like The Golden Child movie. It's still really cool and all. In fact, watching those two movies back to back is a good double feature. Especially because they share actors. I'd probably watch Golden Child first in a duology of watching that and Big Trouble in Little China. But yeah, I just love that movie so much.
There was a struggle here. Better look around. Bloody footprints. The victim or the attacker? Someone was wounded. Remove the arrow. Dried blood. The fight wasn't recent. Maybe the sensei is in his house.
Ayazora headband. Optimism in the face of adversity is the samurai spirit.
A humble home for a samurai.
Don't move.
Sensei Ishikawa.
Lord Sakai's boy. You survived Komoda.
We could have used your bone.
I was on my way when bandits attacked me.
Are you expecting them to return?
A samurai is never caught by surprise. I'm sorry about Lord Shimura. He was a good man.
He's alive. Taken captive by the Mongols.
Then there's hope.
That's why I've come. Help me save him.
I can't. My student is missing. A skilled archer.
I will help you look. Then you can both help me free Lord Shimura.
Try and keep up, Sakai. Who else made it out of Komoda?
No one knows.
Are there any others who can fight back?
Besides us? I don't know yet.
You'd better find out quickly. We can't free your uncle by ourselves.
I can help track your student.
I need no help tracking Tomoe.
Tomoe. A woman. From what clan?
No clan. A peasant. But she can outshoot any samurai I know. Even you, Sakai.
Mulan, Big Trouble in Little China is a classic. It has comedy, romance, action, and magic, and what's more, it doesn't try telling you what to think or what to say. Yeah. It's just a movie you just put on and you just sit back and enjoy. But yeah, it's definitely got those combinations of things, and that's why I love it too. You know, it's not just one type of movie, it's several in one, rolled all up. And I like the structure of it too, how Jack Burton starts off as the classic hero in the sense of, oh yeah, he's going to be the main guy who has all the moves, you know, all the quips. But the funny thing is, he does have all the quips, but he's also someone that, when it comes down to it, is pretty clumsy. But it's not in a way that makes him look stupid. He still has things that he can do.
Last time I saw you was 10 years ago.
You came to study with me.
You remember?
I remember most of the students I reject.
Instead you took this Tomoe as your student. Mongols!
Take them. The moist trail picks up here. Come! The Mongols took Fort Nakayama. The patrol likely came from there.
That's close to the hot springs.
The town will be the next to fall.
Exactly, Milan. He's clumsy,
Something
but also
happened here.
An ambush. Look around.
also immensely lucky, so his clumsiness pays off. Exactly. You know.
Rice and millet. Left uneaten.
The attack was sudden.
A Japanese quiver.
A gift to my greatest student.
Blood, but not much.
No one died. I fear the worst. Tomoe would never leave that quiver behind.
Unless she was pursued.
Or captured.
To what end?
Interrogation. Torture. Worse.
They may be doing the same to Lord Shimura.
Fear is a weapon, Sakai. Do not let the Mongols use it against you.
Your student. Where would they take her?
Fort Nakayama. The fort is nearby.
You're 94 and 95 are also your favourite pair of years for movies too. Yeah.
I should have fought the Komoda with you.
Better you didn't. You lost enough there.
Why did the samurai fail?
The Mongols fought like animals.
Wrong answer.
I saw it with my own eyes.
An archer's aim relies not on eyes, but on body, mind, and spirit. Stop here. We need to talk.
What's wrong, Sensei?
This bow was a gift to me from Lord Nagao many years ago.
It's a beautiful weapon.
Of course it is. And there's nothing more painful to me than a perfect bow ineptly used.
Then it's a good thing you're giving it to me.
Who said anything about giving? Prove you can shoot straight. I'll let you borrow it. Try it out before we go into battle.
I like that. I'll let you borrow it. Ryu 94 is especially considered one of the best years for film, of course. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of movies that came out in 1994. Like the 90s had a lot of really good ones. Halfbow, moderate damage and draw speed, once a gift from Lord Nagao to Sensei Ishikawa, now wielded by the Sensei's new student.
Aim for that lamp closest to us.
It would help if I was hitting the right fucking thing. I just noticed.
Good. Now the one further down the road. On the left. Not bad. Let's see if you can hit the one furthest away. The further the target, the more your arrow drops. How does it feel?
Like it was made for me.
It wasn't. So take good care of it. Let's go.
bow like this would have helped at Komoda.
It is a good bow, but victory is won by warriors, not weapons.
You haven't seen the Mongols fire weapons.
They have not yet won. Fort Nakayama.
I hope your student is inside.
We'll get a better look at the defenses from up there.
Milan, your favorite film is Alien. It's been the inspiration for the aesthetic of so many since it was released because Alien did things right straight out of the studio. Exactly, Milan, yeah. Yeah, it's such a great movie too, as well. It's a good example of taking a concept that could have just been a generic B grade kind of thing and really lifted it up to the A grade. And there's so much going on in that movie too. It's not just, what you actually see with your own eyes, but it's also the sounds and things like that. That's why I really think that Alien Isolation is such a great representation in video game form of Alien. It's not directly adapting it, of course, but it's essentially a sequel to it, taking place 15 years after the events of Alien. And the aesthetic and everything is still very much in line with that first Alien movie. And it's just, stood the test of time. Alien is great, and so is Aliens. I really like Aliens as well. Yeah, it's a really good sequel. Milan, Aliens is excellent too, but the franchise lost its way after 3, in your honest opinion. Oh yeah. Resurrection was a big misstep, and I didn't mind the 2 prequels, but they're definitely not on the same level as the first movie, let alone the second one. Yeah, you feel it should have ended with aliens. Yeah. That would have been a good way to end it.
This spot is perfect.
I'll find a way in. Open the gate. Then we hit them.
You always charge into battle with your hakama half-tied?
You have a better idea?
Patience, Sakai. The Mongols will send men to find their missing patrol. When they open the gates, we strike.
The longer we delay, the longer Tomoe remains in danger.
She can take care of herself. Survey the battlefield. What can we use to our advantage?
Hornet nests. One shot could stir them up.
The Mongols will face the sting of insects and arrows.
Those barrels could do some damage.
We'll find out.
An arrow in those hanging lights will kick up sparks.
And start fires.
They have many archers.
They're skilled, but we are better. When the gates open, distract the enemy and rain arrows on their heads.
Then we storm the fort and free Tomoe.
Good. Now we wait.
They're opening the gates.
Wait for my signal. Get ready. Now, send them to their ancestors.
inside.
Not for long. Let's find Tomoe.
Milan, you don't mind Alien 3, but only the special edition. The cinema release version was just too rushed feeling. With Alien 3, as terrible of a choice as it was to kill off Newt and Hicks, that aside, I know it's something big to put aside, but that aside, the concept of having a alien running amok on a prison, and it goes back to just being one alien again, all that kind of stuff, the atmosphere of it, the way that the movie's shot and all that kind of stuff, is definitely a really, really good, good movie as well. I don't recall what all the differences are in the different versions, because I can't even remember now which version I saw the last time I watched it. I mean, the first time I watched it, it was when it was aired on television one time. So that could have been any version that they put on television that they would have had to make edits to for television. Code, when using the bow, the angle is a bit lackluster. Players face etc. way more exposed. Yeah. I mean, I was trying there to hide behind the tip of the roof, but it didn't always work. But yeah, there's definitely an opening that you have. It's going to be cool though to be able to do it, especially with sniping bow enemies before invading an area.
Slain prisoners.
Tied up. Killed with arrows.
Tomoe isn't... Wait, this pendant belongs to her. Search the fort!
These arrows are Japanese.
They're Tomoe's arrows.
You are sure?
I taught her to make the knock with deer horn. And that curve of the eagle feathers.
So the Mongols took her weapons?
The shots are tightly clustered. No Mongol shoots Japanese arrows with such skill.
Huh. Then they allowed her to use a bow. A scroll. Archery terms with Mongolian translations. Your name is mentioned.
She was teaching them my way of the bow. Someone's personal quarters.
A woman's kimono.
Tomoe's kimono.
The Mongols freed her. Why?
Do you hear that?
A survivor.
So cold.
We're looking for a woman, an archer.
The Mongols caged her with us. But they set her free. Gave her armor and a bow. She killed my wife. And the others.
The bodies we found.
She proved her skill to the enemy. And they recruited her.
Please. It hurts. Don't leave me.
I've seen enough. Let's go.
The student betrays the master.
I should have killed her.
Sensei?
Tomoe won her freedom. And she joined the Mongols.
Why would she do that? What happened?
I pushed her too hard.
Pushed her how? What are you hiding? Sensei! I demand an answer.
She attacked me. Not bandits. Tomoe.
Why?
She has no idea what it means to be samurai.
You drove her to the Mongols.
Do not judge me.
Do not lie to me.
I can't let Tomoe teach my way of the bow to the enemy.
Then we will stop her.
This is my fight. I don't need your weapon.
No, you need me. Victory is won by warriors, not weapons.
Lord Shimura raised you well. We'll hunt Tomoe together, but we do it my way.
And when the time comes, you will help rescue my uncle.
You have my word, Sakai. I will prepare to hunt Tomoe. When you are ready, Meet me at my dojo.
We can't rescue my uncle alone. I need more people to join our fight.
Fine lady Masako Wadachi. If she's still alive, she's one of the finest warriors on the island.
Technique point. The people's hope. Black powder bomb. L2 and R2 to throw an explosive that damages and staggers nearby enemies.
If I pack the Mongols' black powder into a clay pot, I can set it aflame and throw it as a weapon.
Nice. Alright, let's have a look at techniques. Hidden blade. Throw one additional kunai. Dodging slash. An evasive strike useful against slow-moving enemies. Unyielding sword parry. Parry an unblockable attack from Mongol swords. Resolved parry. Gain moderate resolve by using a parry or perfect parry. Unyielding spear parry. Parry an unblockable spear attack. Attacks marked by blue glinting lines can be parried. I'll grab that. Indeed, Milan. Have kablamo powder. Ranged weapon swapping. Hold L2 and use to switch between your ranged weapons. Let's look at upgrades.
I miss going out in my boat. Waves lapping.
I've gotten a few upgrades for the sword. It'd be good to get some upgrades for the bow and armor if I can as well.
What do you mean? All the samurai were killed at Komoda. Have you noticed more foxes around than usual?
I'm not surprised. The Mongols destroyed the path to the other shrines.
So more people must be visiting the Inari shrines. You may be right.
What's unusual is they come nearer to me than ever before.
They know it's safe. The kami protects them.
I was so afraid the temple would fall.
May I look after your bow, my lord? Anything your bow requires.
Alright, so it needs supplies and bamboo. Upgrades its damage, speed, draw speed, I mean, stability, reload speed, and yeah.
Faultless aim and reach.
Nice. Could upgrade it again, but
Goodbye.
I don't want to eat it into anything that could be needed for other upgrades.
Greetings,
My lord, the Mongols have taken the bridge leading into Hyoshi Springs.
Many people travel that bridge. They'll be vulnerable to attack. I'll go there, see what I can do.
Thank you, my lord. Heard the Mongols are taking blacksmiths into their camps and forcing them to make weapons.
I'd rather die than craft a blade for those bastards.
And you say that now.
You'd make weapons to kill our people?
I would do whatever it takes to keep my family safe.
So would I. But that crosses the line.
My armor will dull the Mongols' weapons. I will do my best to make you strong and secure.
Alright. The traveling attire looks cool and all, but
Stay strong and as rooted as Mount Kubara.
might not be the best in terms of combat, because it gives me advantages with exploring stuff. Let's see what
How is
upgrades
your
are for
armor
this.
fitting, my lord?
Oh, okay. So it doesn't matter what you've got equipped. So this armorer must only be able to deal with this stuff. Oh, it doesn't have any upgrades. No wonder why I wrote the. This is the only one so far I've gotten that has upgrades.
Armor like that will never fail you, my lord. My armor will dull the Mongols' weapons.
Milan, your sword has plenty of ka-ching, but your armor requires more thud, and your bow needs more boing. That's a good way to put it. Boing. Boing, boing.
Improve your blades, my lord.
Boing.
Whatever your sword needs.
Don't have enough steel yet.
Apologies.
That's the only thing we don't have.
You don't have what we need to do the work.
I'll show you. Apologies.
Come, see what I can make for you, my lord.
I'll see you again.
Until we next meet, my lord.
Interesting boulder.
My lord, you must be weary from battle. Come, soak in the healing waters of these hot springs. Replenish your strength for the challenges to come.
I must be at my best for all of them.
Then follow me, my lord. Bathing in the hot springs restores your spirit, and if you make a habit of it, the waters will grant you a long and prosperous life. Enter here. The waters are warm and calming.
Too busy to get sick now.
I thought they'd killed Lord Shimura. After everything he's done for me, everything he taught me. I can't lose my uncle. I won't.
Such an improvement. Surely you will triumph over our enemies.
I feel ready to take on the whole Mongol army. Thank you.
It was my pleasure. There are hot springs all over the island. Make use of them. Take time to heal and reflect. The practice will keep your body ready for battle, my lord.
My lord, would that be the blade of Clan Sakai?
Melange only wanted to get in the water so she looks at your bum. That was the ulterior motive, huh?
You know your swords?
That is one worth knowing. I've heard tales of its sharp edge and beauty, but I never dreamed I'd see it in person.
It has been some time since I trained on a bamboo stand.
I would be honored to see your blade in action.
Too slow. I don't even know what rhyme and reason I'm supposed to go with. But I got to hit all that in one hit before he does it. Okay, now I get it. Nice. Maximum resolve increased.
The Sakai steel is a truly fine blade, wielded by an even finer swordsman. But training with bamboo will only make you stronger.
I'll need strength for what lies ahead.
There are bamboo stands throughout the island. They will help sharpen your skills on the journey. Farewell, my lord.
Hey, Adam. Have a good stream. This outfit looks awesome. It really does, Adam. I quite like it a lot. I like the cape as well that flows, and the hat I decided to have him wear, and the outfit and everything. Really, really cool. And thanks, dude. I definitely will have a good stream. Today's my split stream day, so I'll do this stream and then take a break, and then come back later to do more. Managed to get the bow finally, so that's good.
Some say Kitsune killed innocent people because he's evil. Some say he did it because Pretend was cursed. No matter the reason, His spirit has been seen wandering Hiroshi, searching for redemption.
Yeah, Adam. Yeah, I saw that there were some options too to change that if you wanted to, but it's cool that it's an option at all. But yeah, by default it doesn't show on the character model. Hey there, Sheila. It's going really good, thank you, dude. Enjoying more of this awesome game. How's things going with you?
You're a good horse, Kage.
Oh, that's good, Sheila. I'm glad to hear that you're going good.
Can't give up yet.
So how was the rest of your Mafia stream, Sheila, as well? Did you get to the point that you wanted to? Well, the bow is a pocket bow. It's only a few centimeters long, but has the power of a full-size bow. It's like Monkey's staff in Monkey Magic. It's really, really small. It's the size of like a matchstick. But he can make it turn into a full-bodied staff. Chile made some good progress and got 2 achievements. You just hate the race because it's a nightmare on highest difficulty. You're still trying to beat it. Well, that is good, though, that you got those 2 achievements done and dusted. But yeah, there's just those certain games. There's certain parts of games where, you know ahead of time it's coming up. And you just dread it. And then when you're actually in the thick of it again, it can be so damn frustrating trying to get through it. Well, hopefully you can get through it on the next few tries, if not the first try again, when you attempt next. Yasha's embers. Beware the warrior's fiery vengeance. Cool. We'll equip that. I was saying this in yesterday's stream, but I just love the way that the game rewards you for doing certain things. Especially for exploration. And yeah, that kind of thing might not be something that everyone loves. Just a different, skin for their sword, all that kind of stuff. But there's also things that are very beneficial, like getting that extra resolve meter because we did that bamboo mini game with the sword. Things like that. Rewarding your player with things that is more than just that. And giving XP as well would definitely be good in games that have an XP system. I really do like the way that they've approached things with this game. Oh yeah, Milan. That is a nice view. The game is beautifully crafted. It really, really is. But they did such an amazing job with it. Like, for me, this has been on the same level as something like Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, that attention to detail, the overall attention to quality, the aesthetics, and everything like that. Hey there, Wicked. Welcome. Oh man, another poor soul grinding achievements on hardest difficulty. Welcome to the club. Yeah, with what Schiller's doing in Mafia. Oh, exactly, Schiller. Yeah, one day you will get it. For sure. You know. Sometimes too, this is something that I find sometimes, especially as a streamer. Sometimes when I attempt certain things in a game towards the end of my stream, a sense of fatigue sets in, and then sometimes the next stream, when I try it at the top of the stream, it might be something that I get done. Adam, well, taking a bath, not only gameplay-wise, they give you a small HP boost, but also give a little character moment for Jin to reflect on somebody. Exactly, Adam. And that's another good thing too. You're giving the player different benefits. And some might not care for the story part and are more there for the actual gameplay. But for people who are there for the story as well, they get the best of both worlds. It's in ways like this that many other games should do it. And it should be a standardized gameplay thing that all sort of open world-ish or open world games should try and strive for. Hey Gamer Loop, I hope things are going well. Shilla Nightmare difficulty on Resident Evil 7 was more horrible. Oh yeah. That was definitely great that you were able to do that on that difficulty. Sheila, hats off to you, because I still need to do that mode myself in the future at some point. And I already struggle just playing on normal difficulty. Really good here, Gamer Loop, playing AC3 Remastered, as you had some problems with the original AC3. Oh, really? Well, I'm glad that you're still able to experience the story and everything of Assassin's Creed 3, and there's some nice additions too, like being able to whistle from any sort of situation. You can whistle from behind something. You know, it's not just in the grass that you can whistle. But that's good. I'm glad that you're going well.
Be brave, Banta! We'll save you, my boy! Stop it, you animals! My lord! They've taken the bridge!
Tell me.
We were running for Hiyoshi Springs. The bridge looked safe, but the Mongols were in the ravine. They started shooting from below.
Someone's injured.
Banta! My brother's boy!
They're using him as bait. Tell your family to stay clear of the bridge. I'll stop this.
Keep screaming, run! Your family's leaving you to die!
Their chefs have to say!
What you think? I'm gonna kid your submission out!
Game Loop, you're at the point where you can play as Teen Connor. Oh, cool, Game Loop. That's good progress. Because the first few sequences as Hatham, they can definitely be long and take a little bit to get through, so that's good that you're up to that part. Yeah, Milan. Time to see if your bow has enough boing. Game Loop, just a question. There are treasure chests in AC3, right? There are, Gamer Loop, yeah. Yeah, some, in the original version of the game, and I think this is the case, some of them are guarded by dogs that alert the enemy to your presence. But in the remaster, I think they patched it so that you can still interact with the chest even if the dog's barking.
Look that! On the floor! Inhouse Harvard Bison!
Whoops, I didn't realize you could throw the knives without having an enemy nearby. Whoops.
Kirin have been.
last of them. Now for the boy.
Wicked. Personally decided to grind achievements for Darksiders 2 on Death Definitive. That is kind of meant for New Game Plus, as it's brutal with almost no place for error in combat. Oh man. Yeah, games where it's like you have no room for error at all really, really can test so much. That's something I never thought of, Schiller, bribing the dogs with the bait. That's used for hunting. Milan, did anyone here play Tenchu Stealth Assassin? The very first one, yeah. Yeah, I played the first one, but never played any of the other ones that came out. Never actually finished the first one either. Hey, Lidus. Man, he looks like a Ronin, super cool. Yeah, I thought I'd go for this look when I was able to buy a hat. Looks really cool. How's it going, Lidus? Welcome, dude.
They stop shooting!
It is over. Go to your family.
Thank you, my lord.
The bridge is clear!
Oh, nice, Lidus. That's cool. I'm glad that you're doing well.
The Mongols are gone.
Did they scream?
Their suffering isn't your concern. Take your family to Hiyoshi Springs. These roads are dangerous.
We will. Thank you.
Wicked. Well, you could consider Sekiro as Tenchu's spiritual successor, since both of the IP is kind of owned by From Software. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I didn't realize that they did one. Didn't Ubisoft do one as well? Milan, you got through the whole Tenchu Stealth Assassin game using only a single poison rice and the sword. You just threw the rice down to attract the enemy and assassinated them with the sword before they picked it up, and then picked up the poison rice to use on the next target. That's cool that you could actually do that. That when you used it at all, it didn't become useless afterwards, as long as you had actually picked it back up again. That's interesting. Charm of Unyielding. Moderately reduces damage taken while at 50% health or less. Charm of Unyielding. Put that on. Nice, 100 supplies. Cool.
Do you think we're safe here?
I don't know. People have seen Mongols in the forest.
That's awesome.
There is no substitute for a great bow.
Let's increase the bow strength and stuff.
A bow without equal.
Thank you.
Shoot well, my lord.
So the plan for today, doing a split stream, is I've already done one of these kinds of like, you know, tale of with the dude with the bow. I'm not going to do another one until the next stream later on. So what I want to go and do is actually check out these two things, these two tales of Tsushima. Hey Thomas, welcome on in. Samurai slaughtering. Ah, nice cape. I love the cape. I love the cape and the hat. How's things, Thomas? Thomas, not long awake now, so you can't really tell something interesting. Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, it's a bit hard sometimes when, you know, you've only been awake for a little bit. There's certain things where I'm like, yeah, I can't really deal with too early or too long after I've woken up. It's good to wake up a little bit. It's like why I don't like ringing people or answering phone calls not long after I've woken up. Just
So
need a bit of time.
What is this place?
I get to prepare Lord Jinroku's back tonight.
Well, I reckon Rod takes every opportunity he can to wear a cape. It's his fetish. Imagine. I mean, in this day and age, I don't think there'd be anything that someone somewhere around the world doesn't have a fetish for. I'm sure someone has a fetish for blades of grass somewhere around the world. Thomas, maybe you go for some Neo 2? It's one of the chat topics yesterday, right? Yeah. I think Casper was playing that game. Neo 2. I've never played those games before. I've seen one of them being played. I can't remember which one it was, though. Oh, I think it was Nier Automata or something. I think that's part of the same series.
My lord, please go inside. Lord Jinroku will be back soon.
Thomas, you finished New Game Plus. You just restarted completely. You're near the late game right now. Oh, nice, Thomas. Well, that's good. That you're near the end game as well. Is it a long game? Because I've heard that those games can be pretty long. Hey, Hermione. How's it going, dude? Welcome on in. Your favorite Assassin's Creed game? That's it. It's Assassin's Creed Ghost of Tsushima. I'm doing well. I'm doing really good, Hermione. How about you? I'm loving this game. It's really cool. I really do like it a lot. And it's, you know, got great visuals, audio, all that kind of stuff. But I also like how the player gets rewarded for certain activities that you do, and also for exploration and stuff. Oh, you're going great. You have a sleeping baby on your lap. Well, hopefully they don't wake up. Hopefully I'm not too loud. Milan, you've never played this game before, but Rod has made you want to. Is available on Xbox Series X. It's not Milan, no. It's PlayStation exclusive. However, not for long, because next month there's a PC version that's coming out. Oh, good, Hermione. That's cool. That definitely helps.
I thought you were Lord Jinroku, but you're another samurai. Welcome, my lord.
Another samurai?
You haven't heard of Lord Jinroku? He's a legendary samurai.
I'd like to meet him. When will he return?
Soon. Join us for dinner. Perhaps he'll share one of his grand stories with you.
I'm back from my dangerous mission. Don't worry, I'm unharmed. Oh, I wasn't expecting a visitor. We're happy to have you, of course.
Thank you. I didn't realize any other samurai had survived.
It was a fierce battle, wasn't it? The beaches of Komatsu ran red with blood that terrible day.
We fought at Komoda.
Of course. Forgive me, I'm tired from a long ride. Please, have Nabe show you the bath. We can speak more over dinner.
Please follow me, my lord.
Hermione, so yell in gamer frustration as much as you want. Cheers, Hermione. You think there was talk of a PC port? That's true, yeah. So they're like I only heard about it yesterday, but apparently there is an actual official thing coming out. Milan, if PC version is coming out, it might get ported to Xbox in the future then. Well, you never know. I mean, you might. Wicked, you played a bit on the PS4, but you're waiting for this for PC. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know what that's like. There's been games that I've waited, even though I've played, like Tomb Raider 2013, I played a little bit of the Xbox 360 version, but I decided, nah, I want to wait till the Xbox One until I get it to actually play it all the way through. Hermione, could I give you a non-spoiler general hint for this game? As long as there's like a general hint, but yeah, I sort of wanted to experience this game fully on my
How much do
own.
you know of Lord Jinroku?
He tells us everything. If it wasn't for him, we would have lost the whole island.
When you met him, was he armed?
He gave everything to save Tsushima except his horse. It's at the stables.
My bath can wait. I want to look at his horse.
Thomas, is this game sword action only? You can wield something like a spear too. Unfortunately, as far as I know, there's no spears that you can actually use. So it's just a sword, and you've got like your kunai throwing knives, and you can get a bow as well. Hermione, it's very probably something you know and do anyway. Yeah, I mean it's a bit hard because it's like because I don't know what the hint is, so I don't know if it's a hint that would be, you know. Oh yeah, Hermione. Yeah, I'm sure. This is the thing with games like this and me is that I know that there's a lot of people who've played this game already, so they already know some cool ins and outs and stuff. But it kind of reduces my enjoyment of a game sometimes, though, because it sort of feels like, you know, there's a specific way I should be playing, kind of thing. But yeah, I just like to feel games out myself and settle on things that I'm comfortable with and that I get used to as well. Because it might take me a while to actually branch out in a game and start to use other stuff, because I'm still trying to get used to the other things and get into like a groove and rhythm and stuff.
Normal tools. Nothing out of the ordinary. A farm horse. Never seen battle.
This quest reminds me a bit of in Witcher 3, the dude who thought he was actually a witcher and went around like a witcher.
I know this saddle. It belonged to Lord Higuchi. Jinroku is no samurai. I'll get the truth from him.
Hermione, same here really. You play these kinds of games as stealthily as you can the first time, and if you replay it, you'll go wild experimenting. Yeah, because there's definitely a lot of different approaches, and that's the beauty of games that have multiple approaches, is that you can sort of like curate the experience to your own kind of thing. Like, I love stealth and all that, but for this game I felt like getting the bow first before getting the ability to do hidden kills or stealth kills was probably going to be, better. And it forced me to get used to actually using the sword a bit more and getting used to that kind of stuff and the mechanics of it.
Where is Jinroku?
He left quickly after you went to the bath. It must have been important.
I'll find him. We need to talk.
Stop running, you fool! Stop! Before it's too late! I don't want to kill you. Stop!
I wasn't hurting anyone. I challenge you to a duel.
You want to fight me?
Yes, it's the only way.
If that's your wish, I accept.
I don't want to die. I surrender. I'm sorry.
Tell me who you really are.
I'm nobody. I was just trying to survive.
You're impersonating a samurai and bringing dishonor to the name. And you're taking advantage of those women.
I know. Please, my lord, let me live. I'll never go back there again.
Leave. And if I ever see you wearing that armor again, we will finish our duel.
I wasn't hurting anyone.
Fool. I should tell those women the truth.
Thomas, don't forget to shout with every arrow when you go stealth archer. That's the stealth way. Some people think that stealth is making all the noise you can to alert people to your presence. Not making as much noise as you can. But it's actually the opposite. You have to make all the noise. It really is, Hermione. Yeah, the sword play is really cool. I like the standoffs that you can do. That's a really cool idea to have that kind of thing. Hey there, Anasune. How's things going? Milan, I don't want to kill you, but I'll accept your duel. Yeah, it's like, let's show him up. Let's, put him through the paces. Let's actually show him what a real samurai would have to deal with. It is Hermione, yeah. Yeah, it really is a really funny side quest. The idea of someone pretending that there's someone else to get benefits. Like he's probably like, oh yeah, all these women like me and all this kind of stuff. Hey there, Seni. Good day, Ghost of Tsushima. Welcome on in, dude. Welcome on in, Seni Rai. Thomas, nah, as a stealth archer in Skyrim, you're totally fine to hit one enemy several times and cut its nails in the meantime. Who did that? What was that? Keep on doing it, rinse and repeat. Honestly, things are alright. Currently being fucked over by the camera, trying to do a Romulus lair within a set time. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Is it one of the ones to... Yeah, one with the set time. Yeah.
Lord Sakai, welcome back.
Jinroku wasn't the man you thought. He wasn't a samurai at all.
Ah, he told you the truth.
You knew he was lying?
He seemed harmless, and we enjoy having him around. I hope you didn't kill him.
He's alive, but he won't be coming back.
I'll tell the others he left on an important mission. We were fine without him. We will be again.
The other side of honor. Dishonor. Technique point. Charm of Shadows. Stealth charm. Nice. Reduces enemy detection speed by 10%. Excellent. Hermione, speaking of making noise in stealth games, have you seen that meme? What does it say again? Nobody can notice if there's nobody to notice. That's true, Hermione. That one's a classic. And there's a bunch of bodies lying around. Yeah. Yeah, that's a classic sort of one. Has like, the one that I see, or that I had seen, that I remember the most is the one with Altair from Assassin's Creed 1, with all the dead bodies lying around. Milan, the best method of stealth is to be as visible as you can, but also put your enemies at ease so they feed you and give you the weapon you get them with. That's true. They want to know that that you're someone that they can give gifts to and stuff. Oh, same here, Adam. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, that's another great thing about this game, the way that they've done the UI and where they've set things and all that kind of stuff. It's really, really cool. Hermione, it's hard to find just one thing to like about this game. You think it's basically a perfect game. It's really, really cool. I'm glad that I'm finally playing it. It's definitely been worth the wait.
Let's go, Kage.
Stay away, my lord. The spirits of vengeful samurai haunt this forest.
Why are you spouting nonsense?
It's true. This was once a place of refuge. Now, all who enter the forest are never seen again.
We're at war. People go missing.
But even the Mongols fear this place. Wait until nightfall, my lord. That's when death stalks the forest.
After tonight, you won't need to spin tales of murderous spirits.
I pray you are right, my lord.
Hermione, you just remember that you had a dream tonight. You dreamt that you were watching the first gameplay trailer of AC Red. It was amazing, was it? Yeah, that might be the only version that is amazing when the actual game comes out. But first you need to get AC Infinity, otherwise you won't be able to play it. Milan, the SAS use a mantra that exemplifies stealth tactics perfectly. They seldom see us coming, but they never see us go. Yeah. It's definitely a good one.
Someone lived here. Abandoned.
Daily tasks. Light lanterns, repair shrine, make an offering to the kami. Ignore the voices, ignore the voices, ignore the voices. The Legend of Yagata Forest. Yagata Forest has stood long before me and will stand long after I'm gone. The legend says that every tree is the spirit of a samurai who fell protecting the island. Are these the whispers I hear? Are they crying out in pain, begging for us to repay them for their sacrifice? Or are they trying to warn us of something and protect us, even now? Crooked, what about the story trailer, though? Doubt it's amazing, too. You mean it's Quebec we're talking about. Yeah, the story trailer. In Assassin's Creed Red, you'll be able to ride your dragon and then jump off of it and do a spinning move that drills down to the center of the earth, and then a big lava fountain comes out and goes all over your enemies. Cool, a fox den. Okay, fox, lead the way. Hermione, and the move will be called the Thousand Lava Dragon Eruption of Death. That sounds like a good title for a movie, actually.
Decapitated. As if the killer were imitating tales of samurai vengeance. There was someone else here. Maybe they got away. Decapitated. Looks like he was trying to get away from someone. campfire. Someone must be there. This was staged to scare people away. This was recent. The killer must be close. Someone ran this way.
Just one guy. Took his head.
If we keep this up, we'll have the forest to ourselves as long as we like.
Right? Even the Mongols avoid it.
Chopping off heads with this samurai blade isn't fun. But worth it to have this place all to ourselves.
Butchers!
Get down! Down! Get down!
The tale is true! The samurai spirit! Buddha, protect me!
The forest is safe. That should give the man by the road a new tale to tell.
Got that arrow. It is a good movie title, Hermione. Yeah. Very, very, bizarre and action-packed movie. Are you going to have some crumpets, Senny? Oh, that's cool. Crumpets are nice. What are you having with them?
My lord, you survived the night.
And you have a new tale to tell. Murderous bandits once made the sacred forest their home, but the spirits of the samurai who protect these woods were angered. The last warrior of Clan Sakai heard their anguished howls.
You rid the forest of the killers, and the spirits of the fallen samurai were grateful. A good story. As if the samurai spirits summoned you here to save their forest.
Charm of Dual Destruction 1. Attacks have a 5% chance to deal double damage. I like the sound of that. put that in for that. When the team of scientists stumbles upon a nest of ancient lava dragons on a remote island, seismic eruption triggers chaos. As the fiery beasts awaken, humanity faces an apocalyptic showdown. Racing against time, the team must unlock the island's mysteries to halt the impending catastrophe in this thrilling adventure. Nice one, Hermione. That's definitely a good way to describe what a movie with that title would be like. Thanks for redeeming it as an Arnie impression. Good indeed. You made them yesterday, so you can just toast them for breakfast. You're having it with marmalade, Nutella, and maybe one with cream cheese and tomatoes. Levy is going to make it with honey. Oh, nice. That's cool. Yeah, I really like crumpets with honey, and same with like pancakes and stuff. That can be really delicious. Hermione, that was ChatGPT with the prompt. Write a synopsis for a movie with the title The Thousand Lava Dragon Eruption of Death. Love it.
Good, Kage.
Hermione, the baby awakened in your lap, handed her over to your wife. Now you're off to the hospital with her. No emergency, just regular checkup. Well, I hope it all goes well, Hermione. I hope that the checkup is really, really good and well done. She has clubfoot, so you need to check her progress periodically. Well, that's definitely good. It's good to do that, and that she's getting the required attention and everything that she needs as well. Oh, that's no worries at all, Hermione. No trouble at all. I'll see if I can't catch you later then, Rod. Enjoy this game. I definitely will, Hermione, that's for sure. I'm really, really loving it. Today's my split stream day, so I will be doing another stream later. But if I don't see you in the next stream, that's no worries at all. I hope that you have a great day and that everything goes well. Would like to highly recommend people check out Hermione's channel. They've been doing a playthrough of the Tarlos Principle. A great streamer with a great vibe, so definitely recommend. And I hope you have a good one, Hermione.
I wonder if Yuna has found her brother.
That's no trouble at all, Hermione. Absolutely no trouble. You have a good one. Catch you again soon.
Heal!
This game does something that I talked about earlier when it comes to giving the player things to do in the game world that can give you some kind of reward, and that it doesn't always have to be some major thing, but it is good if it's something that the player can get some benefit out of. And that little bamboo mini game there with the sword is a good example of a really good reward. Unlocking more resolve capacity is definitely good. And when I think about skills in a game, and some games do this, like GTA does it, for example, where if you do specific things, it increases stats in those areas. But it doesn't always have to be a stat-based thing either. It can be done the way that this game does it, where it's just an activity that you come across. And that's the benefit that you get from doing it, and the reward. And when it comes to something like Assassin's Creed, and I think it would be definitely good to do this in a story that is about a character that is actually learning about being an assassin from a young age, the philosophical side of it, being taught the actual meaning behind what it is to do a leap of faith, you know, all that kind of stuff. But have it where, in the parts of the game early on where your character is training, make it an opportunity for the player to decide what attributes they want to improve with their assassin. So, for example, if you want your assassin to be good at combat, you would then have to put yourself in more combat situations to be able to increase the character's skill at swordplay. But if you wanted to be more stealthy only, then you would focus on the things that are related to stealth, like crouching and moving and using the environment and everything to hide and stuff like that, and that would increase your skill at that. You know, so something like that I think would be good in an Assassin's Creed game. Code multiple button mash. Did they make these mini games for Guitar Hero players? Yeah, I mean the tricky thing is with that though, you have to get all the button presses in one. Like, you have to look at what you have to press and then remember exactly the combination and then press it very quickly. So I guess it's something that if you're a player of Guitar Hero maybe, but at least in Guitar Hero you can see the things coming at you and it's there on the screen the whole time. Whereas with this thing, as soon as you initiate the sequence, you have to remember what was there. These Torii gates lead to Winding Mountain Shrine, Sanctuary of Izanagi, Kami of Creation. Cool.
Heal!
Oh, okay. That's cool. I'm glad that the game tells you that. That's a really good touch. I like it when games actually tell you that. So you don't try for 20 minutes trying to figure out why something is impossible to do.
Faster, Kage. Send your best warrior.
That's it!
Alright, I forgot that I have a technique point at my disposal.
하루. Hachu, wie mit ihm, aus der Liebe. Betty, atçıkta. 넌 내게 못 있어. 스토스, 힘내.
I love doing that bash move, making them fly in the air. It's very satisfying.
Here, you. 하루. Send her what? No, Dara! Бидний хотоос агнахаар шийдэж хич харахгүй болоод аннаатэрнэ. Хан. Зевсгээ бэрх тэмэ. Zevsගේ bэрх тэмэ.
Adam, can you craft arrows, by the way? Don't think you can do it just like on your own. I think if you go to a thinger, you might be able to.
I should check on Yuna, see if she's found her brother. You're a good horse.
I'm right here! Тата эрэгдэр чам шиг гурвыг Buradan törnek olsun.
Hey Lucas, how's things? Gladys, the storm is bad over there. Sorry for any late replies. Oh, that's all good, dude. That's all good. But make sure you don't do it again. No, just kidding. Rainstorm, you're drowning. Oh, really? Well, damn, I hope it doesn't turn into a flood or anything. Could you imagine, Linus, if there was a streamer who was seriously like that, where they seriously kept tabs on how long it's been since someone replied last? Oh, it's a mini flood for now. Well, hopefully that's as far as it goes, dude. Knock on wood. Gladys, you would laugh if that happens and reply, well, fuck this, I'm out of here, and you're good riddance, so guess what, Mr. Streamer, what? Tank. That'd be hilarious, but stupid at the same time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've always thought of it as like, you know, like if you have like a spare few minutes and, you know, you got nothing else that you want to do. Always like the stream to be able to be one where people can, you know, go off and do what they need to and then come back if they can. If they can't, doesn't matter, you know, just...
Samurai.
Lucas, if there was a streamer like that, you would not so politely tell them to fuck off. Oh, yeah. No, I think it's just ridiculous of anyone to assume that people are just going to drop everything and watch your stream and do nothing but that, you know, and forbid someone need to go to the toilet or something, you know what I mean, and that, and have a streamer that's like, you know, what are you doing? You should only watch me. It's just ridiculous, you know. It's like, yeah, people might come to your channel, but their life doesn't revolve around, you know, you as a streamer. Expectations need to be set, you know, to realistic. But it's cool to relax in the channel. You're talking to chat yesterday while you're streaming. You're like, sorry, stream is boring, and you're sometimes in focus mode, not realizing about chatting and all. The reply you got was overwhelming, to be honest. I mean, you were like honoured that they were so kind, saying don't say that or something, we're having fun, etc. Yeah, and the other thing too is like, there are going to be some people that are going to be like, yeah, you know, if the streamer hasn't spoken every 10 seconds, then they might leave. But it's just one of those things where you got to be like, oh well, that's fair enough if they want to do that. But it all comes down to the individual streamer. Like, I'm not the game show host personality type, you know, and there's some streamers that are, and they do that really well because that's part of who they are, you know, so they're able to be that kind of streamer. And there's nothing wrong with that kind of streamer, but not every streamer is going to be to that level.
Quickly, Kage.
But it's like, I wish I could be fun as you and cook all the others, but sometimes you think you bore chat. Well, I mean, I'm sure chat will tell you if they are, and, you know, if that's something that, you know, worries you and stuff. But yeah, I think it's always good to operate from the point of view of, it's like when people are channel surfing and they're going from station to station and they're like, oh, there's nothing that I can find, you know. That's something that they're doing. You know, that's their choice to cycle through until they're looking for something. And you might get some people come in for a second and they'll be like, no, this isn't for me, and then go, you know. I think it's important as a streamer too to not label those people as, you know, assholes or anything, because when it comes down to it, Twitch is another avenue that people can try and get some kind of entertainment from. And because there's so many different people to choose from, you can generally find the type of streamer that you're looking for. And that's good. It's good to be able to know what kind of streamer that you want to get as well. Lucas, absolutely. And let's be honest, some streams are just boring. Yeah, and that's just something that each individual decides, whether something's boring or not, whether something's funny or not, whether something's good or not, all those sorts of things. Lotus, what up? It's your boy Road Legion. Hit that follow button, fucking subscribe to me. Let's go, get it on, and better yet, let's get ready to rumble. Yeah. Like that, So, yeah, I think that's what I always say about people who want to be a streamer, is just be yourself. If you're someone that is more reserved and more quiet, then be that. The people that aren't looking for that, well, they'll come and go, and that's fine, because if you're sticking to who you are, then you're going to be getting more of the people who are looking for that. You got to just go with that, and if people are more comfortable being chatty and talking constantly, because the thing about that too is having something to talk about and something that's interesting, it's very hard to find balance with, because there's so many things that people could talk about, and that can become a thing where people are like, hey, this streamer talks a lot about movies and I don't really like to talk about movies, so I'll go and find someone else, and that's fine. Someone might, not like streamers that talk about a very specific game or something, and they're like, well, that's it, I'm out, and all that kind of stuff. It's just understandable. Rumble! Thomas, if you breathe in the last 6 seconds, hit like and subscribe. Yeah, all those sorts of things. And, yeah, I just... But yeah, I'm a believer in, if someone likes something, then they'll seek it out. And when they find something that they don't like, they'll know very quickly whether or not it's for them. But if you try and constantly change yourself to suit different things, it can be very difficult as well, trying to maintain that balance.
What up? It's your boy, Rod Legion. Hit that follow button, fucking subscribe to me, and let's get it on, or better yet, let's get ready to rumble! Oh god, Lytus is making us look bad, but I got to admit, it is funny.
That's all good. That's all good, Lytus. It's all wrapped inside of a, something for comedic purposes, so thanks for redeeming that as a Bane impression. Lucas, this is one of the more boring streams. Just kidding. Yeah, it's just one of those things. But yeah, I'm just the type of streamer that if there's something I want to say, I'll say it. I don't mind responding to chat either, as well. But I don't like just commenting on something just for the sake of saying something. Look at this tree. This is a good tree, isn't it? Look at this moon. That's a good moon, isn't it? Look at this. That's good, isn't it? Look at the grass. That's good, isn't it? Look at the rain. Oh, that's good. And constantly blah 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 blah, blah, blah the whole time. But some streamers like to do that, and that's fine. But yeah, you just got to go with what kinds of things that you're interested in as well. And it goes for games too. For example, if I'm playing an Assassin's Creed game and people don't like Assassin's Creed, but they still like me as a streamer, I don't take offense if they bow out of the Assassin's Creed streams and only watch the streams of games that they do enjoy. I don't feel like people shouldn't be able to do that. It's not something that I have an invested thing in where it's like, oh my god, I can't believe it. There's someone that doesn't want to watch one of the games I stream. You know, I don't have that approach or that feeling or anything like that. So I always like people to know that if there's a game that I'm streaming that you're not really that fond of, then don't feel like you're letting me down just because you're not wanting to watch that game being streamed. That's the thing about being a streamer who plays multiple different games and variety of different games, is that you have to sort of be prepared to accept that kind of stuff. And if you're a streamer that wants to please everyone, then that's going to be a tough task. But if you're going to be a streamer that specifically streams something, and that alone, then you have to be able to understand that if you change your mind later down the track, not everyone is going to want to follow your change. You know what I mean? So let's say you're primarily a streamer of Doom games, and you build up a big audience of people who love watching you play Doom, but then after a few years you decide, you know what, I'm going to start solely playing Mario Brothers games. Now, those people who loved your Doom streams and are there for Doom, not all of them are going to be there for your Mario streams, you know. So you have to be willing to understand that that is a possibility that will happen, and that you might lose some people as well. But that's the tricky thing about choosing what kind of content you want to actually stream and where you feel more comfortable. Because the fatigue can get set in where you're like, oh man, you know, I do like this particular series of games, but I don't want to play just this, you know. There's other sort of franchises I want to play as well. So if you're that kind of streamer, it's definitely good to go with that instead of just forcing yourself to only stream one thing. But I'm just a fan of a lot of stuff naturally. So naturally I'm going to be streaming a different variety of franchises and things. Obviously it still stems from my interest. I'm not just going to play a franchise just for the hell of it. You know, just because there's people that like Pokemon doesn't mean I'm going to stream Pokemon. But that's only because it's something that I don't have an interest in myself to stream. So there's no point in me doing that. And it doesn't matter if someone streams something of a franchise. Like, it's not a criticism of them choosing to do it. It's just that as a streamer as well, you need to go with what you enjoy and what you're looking forward to. Lotus, man, you want to try your luck in voice acting in Arabic, you need to work on it because you have to be very precise, but it would be cool. Yeah, Lotus, like even if you had like a channel point reward as well, like if you were wanting to have it be something like maybe even someone might be curious about, you know, how do you translate this into Arabic, you know, or the other way around as well. You know, any other languages that you know, and how to sort of like do translations and things. Lotus, the grass is so awesome. It really, really is. Let's stare at it for 5 hours. Lucas, one thing you learn from a very early age is never change who you are for anyone. Either have people like you for who you are or not at all. Exactly, Lucas, you know, and it can be hard, you know, especially when you're young to do that. But one of the things that happens when you get older is you start to care less and less about that kind of stuff. And you understand that not everyone is going to be wanting to have those things, you know. So it's just a fact of life, you know. And you start to get to the point where it doesn't concern you or worry you. You already know what's what.
Is everything all right?
Would you care to join me for a cup of tea?
Tea. This is the famed Ki Sake Brewery of Ozumo.
Please. This way.
The value of sake.
Apologies, my lord. I couldn't speak freely out there. The Mongols might have overheard.
Milan, if the streamer doesn't enjoy what they're playing, the stream won't be very interesting to watch. That's another good point as well, Milan. You know, don't force yourself to just do something just for the sake of doing it. If you don't have any sort of like enjoyment from it, and there's no sort of like motivation, it's definitely good not to force yourself. And like just stare at it for 5 hours, I'm dead. Yeah, could you imagine like just having a stream? I mean, I've seen some videos, not about that, of course, but some Red Dead Redemption 2 videos of someone who, they obviously use the PC version to do this, but they set up scenarios and just have the character in a certain location at a certain time of day or night with certain weather conditions, and just do like, have the character just sit there and let the stuff happen, you know, and that kind of thing would be cool for people who just want to have something on in the background while they're doing other stuff. Something that they don't need to actually think about. Just hearing those sound effects of the waves crashing, if it's something like that, you know. So those kinds of things, I think it's cool if there's people who have something that they can look and watch at that is like that as well. But yeah, I just couldn't imagine streaming that live. You know what I mean? For me, that would be more something I personally would do as a recorded thing, and then just upload it somewhere so that people can watch it. I don't know how successful that kind of thing would be live, but maybe it would be. But I wouldn't want to, you know, start doing that as a thing unless it was some very sort of like short special stream, you know, just something that was a one-off, not necessarily something to be every single week or something like that, you know. But yeah, could you imagine a literal video of just the camera looking at grass in a video game for hours on end?
The Mongols have been here?
They've been drinking us dry.
I can't fault their taste. Key sake is the pride of Tsushima.
Especially compared to that horse piss they drink.
I think it's mare's milk.
Is there a difference?
When are they coming back?
Soon.
Take your workers and hide. I'll deal with the Mongols. Need to find a good spot for an ambush.
Everyone, gather round. We need to get behind the brewery and stay distant. Our friend here is going to renegotiate our relationship with the Mongols.
Let's play a game of Mongolian hide and seek.
Looking for me?
Well done, my lord.
Milan, you had to lurk a while there, had birdie stuff to do, because the mooring you're on was a 24-hour mooring only. You've moved to a spot you can stay a couple of weeks at now if you want, only a mile or so from where we are. Mooring, we were on, not went, we're on. That's fair enough, Milan, yeah. Well, that's no worries at all. Definitely having to be mindful of, how much time you're able to moor where you were. It's good that you're able to find a spot that you can actually settle there for a long period of time if you decide to. Code, you wonder if there's an achievement for successful throw tackle to the campfire or something? Yeah, there was a point where I was trying to actually bump the enemy into the fire using that charge attack. I'm sure you can probably do it. Whether there's a achievement to it, I'm not sure. Or trophy in PlayStation's case, but you never know. I don't really tend to look. In the Xbox 360 days, I'd be looking up the achievements, being like, "Oh, cool! What can I try for? What can I go for?" I was never a completionist though with them. There's only probably 3 games I got all the achievements in. Human Candle Torch. That's a good way to put it. That'd be a good name for one.
The Mongols will be back when their men don't return.
Can you stay? You could drink as much sake as you like. It would be on the house.
I'm afraid you'll need to relocate. Try the Golden Temple in Ariake. Many have found refuge there.
Thank you, my lord.
Charm of Resolve. Utility Charm, 15% increase to resolve gains. Milan Wax Soldier. That'd be another good name for it. New gift is available. Jin is having a drink. Let's have a drink as well.
You know who doesn't go hungry?
What did I do?
Yasunori is a shit-flinging shirime. I'd rather starve than steal and kill to fill my belly.
He has a big family. His youngest died of hunger.
The other cutthroats with him aren't family men.
But Yasunori,
Let me
if
go,
I was him,
please.
I'd do whatever it took to keep my family alive.
Don't kid yourself.
I can't take
They
it
murder
anymore.
and loot because they can get away with it.
Sometimes I wake up, think he's still lying beside me.
Can't keep this up much longer.
That's another good one, Milan. Got a light?
I would be honored to work on your blade, my lord. Apologies. You don't have what we need to do the work.
Perhaps I can better your bow. Let's strengthen your bow. Your arrows will strike like deadly falcons.
One samurai lighter.
Farewell.
Your bow will terrify the invaders.
Shell suited.
That's a good boy.
Just a little bit of an update on the status of my Sifu playthrough. Off stream, I've been redoing the first level and also redoing the second level to unlock as many skills as I can, and more precisely, lock in as many skills as I can, because the way that that game works is that if you don't lock in your skill permanently, then every time you restart the level, if you lose all your lives, you lose that skill and have to start putting skill points back into it. So I've been doing that, and I don't know if I'll finish the game on Saturday, but I'm still doing Sifu on weekends. I haven't tackled level 3 again, but I don't want to finish level 3 because that's the one that I'm up to and I haven't finished it yet, and obviously I want to do that on stream. The game that will replace Sifu, when I do finish it, will be Batman Arkham Asylum. I want to do a playthrough celebrating the game's 15th anniversary. And I want to make that one a 100% playthrough, getting all the Riddler stuff and everything like that.
Stand and fight me! She's worth any odds.
Milan, shell suited may require an explanation. In the 90s, there were tracksuits made of very flammable material that had a habit of catching fire while the wearer stood near a fire without even having to come into contact with the flames to ignite the clothes. Those tracksuits were known as shell suits. Damn, imagine being the first person to find that out the hard way.
Hey!
Alright, let's actually go into techniques. And we have 2 technique points up our sleeve. Milan, kablamo time. Absolutely. I thought I'd finally try using that in a combat scenario. Might get delayed strike, a delayed quick attack that inflicts extra melee damage and staggered damage. Hold square to initiate the pose and then release to strike. Wonder how much of a time you have to hold it. Whenever you, for as long as you want. Cool. Alright, this will be good to get. Parry an unblockable attack from Mongol swords. Attacks marked by blue glinting lines can be parried.
I promised Yuna I would help her. I shouldn't keep her waiting.
Send your best warrior. Who's your samurai?
Hold still.
My lord, the Mongols have taken Ogawa Dojo.
I trained there years ago. Spent a summer sparring with a young samurai of Clan Nago.
What if the Mongols learn our combat techniques?
They'll need more than a few weeks to do that. I'll stop them before then.
Milan, you should be the guy who names games achievements. You'd make most of them funny where possible. That would definitely be cool to have that as a position, coming up with those kinds of things. I know too sometimes there's like references to like movies or shows or song lyrics and things like that as well that people come up with, or that they come up with, sorry. Crooked, the soundtrack sometimes reminds you of Red Dead Redemption 2 here. I don't blame you, Crooked. You know, like, this game I would definitely put up there on the level of Red Dead Redemption 2. The amount of attention to detail, the scope of the environments, the epicness of the, you know, vistas and the cinematics and all that kind of stuff, and the music. It's very, very much the kind of quality and level of scope that Red Dead Redemption 2 has. This game probably does for the samurai genre of video games what Red Dead Redemption 2 did for the Western, you know.
Mother spent her last weeks in the hot springs. Even then, she'd never get her hair wet.
Here! Show me your skill! I'll put that sword to good use after you're dead.
Hiya, precision garage. Can you imagine the mods, Crooked, for this game when the PC version comes out? I'm sure someone will turn Jin into, like, an Assassin's Creed character. Like, you know, give him one of the outfits and stuff. And have that be a thing patched into the game where when you do actually do something like that, you'll hear, "Hiya, precision garage. Hiya, precision samurai, eh? Well, mother spent her last weeks in the hot springs. Even then, she wouldn't get her hair wet. Who would have thought you could be bitten to death by head lice? Yeah, that's something that one needs to consider. Crooked, that went from sunshine to rain real quick. It's like April weather where you are right now. Very, very quickly to change. Yeah, it can be like that though too. You know, you look out your window and it's one type of weather, and the next minute it's something else. That would be cool, Crooked. Absolutely. Thomas, you can see 100 different waifus who did the samurai style. There's always an anime character. Oh, I definitely imagine that there would be. There's always some kind of instance of something. Especially these days. Hi, precision sushi. That's a good one, Crooked. Hey there, Ammo Greed. Welcome on in. Of course, there are German ninjas. I am one. Welcome on in, Ammo. Thanks for redeeming that. Go, people just flying outside in the wind, 6 rain. We loved it in here. It's getting blown away by the wind. Yeah.
My brother wanted to be a samurai, Lord Sakai. He built a bamboo training stand, spent a whole winter practicing on it.
Bamboo cutting. An excellent way to become a better swordsman. Perhaps I can join your brother in practice.
Sadly, he died of fever a few years ago. But every time I see a stand beneath its flag, I think of him.
And now, so will I. Thank you. Take care.
Milan, it's nice here right now. Your solar panels are charging faster than you're using the power. Well, that is good. Definitely to be ahead in that. It's always good to make sure that that's all running and that you got what you need. Hey there, Ave. Welcome on in. How's it going? I'll just be streaming for a little bit longer. And then I'll be taking my break and then coming back with another stream later. We ran when the Mongols came. Father said the Kami will keep us safe. The shrine would be a good hiding spot. Offer us protection. Oh, it's wonderful, Ave. It's such an amazing game. I'm definitely enjoying the experience. It's been worth the wait as well. You're good. You're headed to work right now. Well, I'm glad that you're okay. And I really hope that work goes well. Hope it's not too stressful and that it doesn't drag on too much. Thanks for popping in as well before you get to work. I've been really enjoying this game a lot. It's my Monday to Friday game, so there'll be more streams this week. I won't be doing 100%. I won't be collecting everything. But the most I would probably end up doing, if I decide to, would be doing all the side quests. These Torii gates lead to Arrow Peak Shrine, Sanctuary of Inari, Kami of Agriculture. They today you have like 2 hours of work, so it's a good day for you. Oh, really? Just 2 hours? Oh, cool. Hope that flies by real fast. Father's sick, he can't stop shivering, and we're running out of food. As if that weren't bad enough, the Mongols are back. Brother is scared they'll find a way across the bridge. Father died last night. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep, not while the sun is out. It's beautiful up here. The charm of Inari, charm of the kami of agriculture. Increases supplies, predator hides, bamboo, and yew wood gained from collecting. Cool. Might swap that out temporarily. Oh, I can't put that particular one in there. That's fair enough. Crooked, have you done any mythical tales yet? I don't think I have. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have actually. Oh, I have, yeah. Yeah, I did the Heavenly Strike one. They after work, you'll go to the gym with some friends, and when you get back home, you'll finish Dishonored 1. Oh, cool. That's really good. That's definitely something I hope you enjoy. Are they after work? It's good that you have a short work time as well. Milan, when you woke up, you had 70-odd% battery power in the leisure batteries, and now they're up to about 98% charge. Admittedly, the mile we spent with the engine running charged about 15%, but not bad excess of power availability. Well, that is good too, you know. I mean, like 70% of battery can definitely be good, but for something like a boat, I definitely don't think keeping it at 70 for too long would be would be that great. You know, overall, it's good to top it up so that it's around about 98% and stuff. Yeah, indeed, Crooked parkour at its finest. That's a cool ability to unlock. Yeah, it was definitely worth it. Have to look into the other ones as I go through too. There, now you've now arrived at work, so it's time for you to head out. Good luck with the stream. Hope you can catch your next stream. That's no trouble at all, Ave. Thank you for stopping in. Muchly appreciated. This is where I'm going to end this stream today, but I will be back after a break with another stream. I just want to thank everyone for watching. For those who won't be able to make it to the next stream, because it will be a bit of a wait. Let's see. Oh, new player 2025. Thanks for the follow as well. No worries at all for the stream, Crooked. No trouble at all, dude. Before I go, I want to give some shout outs. Okay, so I've just done some calculations, and so to answer your question, Noob, the next stream will be in 1 hour and 40 minutes. So it'll be a bit of a long break before I come back. So yeah, 1 hour and 40 minutes from now is when I'll be streaming next. Would like to highly recommend people check out Crocodiles, who's playing through Assassin's Creed Origins without the HUD. He's also doing no fast travel and limited looks at the map. He's up to the Curse of the Pharaohs DLC with that game. He'll also be doing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Valhalla, and Mirage with the same requirements. No HUD, no fast travel, and limited looks at the map. Schiller is also a streamer of Assassin's Creed. Highly recommend checking out his content too. He most recently finished an Assassin's Creed 2 no desync and no upgrade challenge playthrough, where if he failed, he had to restart the game all the way back to the start again. He's currently doing a playthrough of Mafia Definitive Edition. Lidus is also a great streamer. He does a lot of retro stuff. He's a big fan of fighting games, especially games like Mortal Kombat, but other games as well like Killer Instinct and Streets of Rage and Tekken, and also a fan of Resident Evil and Left 4 Dead 2 and a whole lot more. Also highly recommend checking out Ammo Greed as well. They're another really cool streamer. Hermione, also highly recommend. They're playing Talos Principle as well. And another great streamer with a great channel and great community, so definitely recommend. Milan, be well or do something nice for someone today. Thank you so much for being here, Milan. I really hope things go well, and if you can't make it to the next stream, that's completely fine, but thank you so much for being here for this one. It was good to see you in chat again. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, and that things go well. Stan, let's set our watches. That's it. Yep. Well, that's at the time of when I said. It'll most likely be less than 40 minutes over the hour, but yeah. Another way to show it is this is my current time. And so when it's 9 p.m., that's when I'll be back to do another stream. Probably better will be 1 hour and 41 minutes. Yeah, it's like, you think about, okay, so when the stream actually literally ends, what time will that be versus what time was said before the stream actually ended? Yeah, Noob. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm loving this game. It's taken me a while to get to it, but it's definitely been worth the wait for it. I really like pretty much everything about it. I haven't come across anything that I would say is like a bad thing. I mean, maybe there will be something later on, but for now, it just seems like a really cool game. No worries for the shout out, Crooked. Absolutely no worries at all, Senny. Milan, if you like fighting games, try Evil West. It's a laugh. I think I saw that actually being played. But yeah, I think I saw that being played. Because sometimes there's some games that sound familiar but might be different. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching the stream. For those who won't be able to make it to the next stream, that's completely fine. Thank you so much for watching this one. The next stream, if you miss it, will be in the VODs. And I also have a YouTube channel where I export all my videos as well. So after the VODs disappear off Twitch, the only other place that you'll find them is on that YouTube channel. Because I've been exporting videos there since the start of last year as well. Hey there, Mr. Gote. Thanks for the GGs. Would like to also recommend people check out Mr. Gote as well. He's on hiatus for a bit, but he likes games like Mortal Kombat 11, as well as the Outlast series, the Dead Space games, the Dark Pictures series, Supermassive's games, including Dark Pictures, but also the games Until Dawn, The Quarry. Also a fan of Ghost Recon and Hunt Showdown. So yeah, another streamer to definitely recommend people check out. The current schedule is Monday to Friday is Ghost of Tsushima, and on Saturdays and Sundays it's Sifu. The game that will replace Sifu when I finish it will actually be Batman Arkham Asylum, to do a 15th anniversary playthrough of that. I haven't fully decided what exactly I'm going to do for it. I might even do back-to-back playthroughs where I do a playthrough to get 100% and then maybe do a playthrough of music only or something, you know, just to celebrate its 15th anniversary, but that's what's coming up on the channel anyway. So I'll take a break and I'll be back in, well, now it's about an hour and 35 minutes. But I'll be back for more Ghost of Tsushima later on.